God message for you today. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. 1 Timothy 6:9. In this particular verse, the Apostle Paul warns Timothy about the dangers of the love of money. He states, "But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction." We have to understand the inherent brokenness and sinfulness of humanity, which often manifests itself through a strong desire for money and things. The love of money can lead us astray and hinder our spiritual growth. It becomes a stumbling block that hampers our ability to fully trust in and rely on God. When our hearts become consumed with accumulating wealth, it distracts us from prioritizing God's kingdom and the pursuit of righteousness. The pursuit of wealth can easily trap us in a cycle of discontentment, greed, and unfulfillable desires, ultimately leading to ruin and destruction. As Christians, we should understand that true contentment and fulfillment can only be found in God alone. Paul also says prior to that verse, "But godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world." 1 Timothy 6:6-7. And he adds, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pangs." 1 Timothy 6:10. Let's not seek after wealth. It can cause us to wander away from faith. Rather than seeking after worldly treasures, we should seek first God's kingdom and His righteousness, knowing that He will always provide for our needs. Matthew 6:33. Dear child of God, please share this message with your loved one. God bless you.